clock on the wall finally strikes 12. Into the silence of my room I deeply delve, clicking off the main light, turning on the gold, leaving all the stories of the day untold. The amber glow is dancing on the wooden floor. I don't have to be anybody anymore, just the shadows and the dust motes in the air. In the amber glow, in the center of the night, everything feels heavy, everything feels right, wrapped in the warmth of a lo-fi refrain, hiding from the wind and the rattling rain. It's a golden sanctuary, private and deep, the only part of the day I'm allowed to keep. My tea is getting cold on the bedside table, trying to be honest as much as I'm able. I see my own shadow stretched against the wall, watching as the leaves of the calendar fall. The bass is thumping like a slow and steady heart. In this tiny universe, I'm a work of art. The city outside is just a distant hum. Golden moments, golden sighs underneath the ceiling of my midnight sky. This is where the real part of me begins. In the amber glow, in the center of the night, everything feels heavy, everything feels right, wrapped in the warmth of a lo-fi refrain, hiding from the wind and the rattling rain, staying in the light, staying in the gold, a private little story that was never told. Opening the pages of a leather-bound book, giving my own reflection a second look. The pen is heavy and the ink is dark, searching for a flicker or a tiny spark of the words I couldn't say when the sun was high, underneath the pressure of the midday sky. Now the silence is a witness to the truth. This is my midnight diary, written in the shade of the beautiful mistakes that I've already made. Every line is a secret, every dot is a tear, conquering the ghosts and the everyday fear, with an indie rhythm and a sweet sad song, writing down the places where I truly belong. I'm crossing out the names and the dates that I knew, trying to find a version of me without you. The paper is scratched and the the edges are worn like a heavy heart that's starting to be torn. But the rhythm of the writing is a healing sound in this quiet room where the truth is finally found. The candle is flickering, a slow yellow dance. Ink on the fingers, ink on the soul. Let the story take its heavy, quiet toll. Finish the tale. I'm a tiny ship with a paper-thin sail. This is my midnight diary, written in the shade of the beautiful mistakes that I've already made. Every line is a secret, every dot is a tear, conquering the ghost and the everyday fear. Close the book, blow the candle out. This is what the midnight is all about. Is a pillow and the night is a dream. Nothing is as loud as it used to seem. I'm sitting on the sofa with my feet tucked in, listening to the records and the vinyl spin. The saxophone is sleepy and the bass is slow. In the amber lamp and the evening glow, I'm drifting on a cloud of a bossa nova beat. Oh, sleepy jazz, take me to the moon, to the lazy rhythm of a midnight tune. Soft and easy, like a velvet touch. I didn't think I'd ever love a sound this much. Wrap me in the brass and the silver and the gold, while the stories of the night start to unfold. I'm watching the shadows as they move on the floor. I don't wanna go outside anymore. The ice is clinking in a tall, thin glass, watching all the heavy hours slowly pass. The trumpet is whispering a secret to me about the way that life was supposed to be. I'm perfectly happy in this quiet little haze. Swing it slow, let the music breathe, in the garden where the lonely hearts breathe. Don't hurry the beat, don't hurry the time. Everything is perfect and everything is prime. Oh, sleepy jazz, take me to the moon, to the lazy rhythm of a midnight tune. Soft and easy, toast and a glass of cold milk. The silence in the kitchen is as soft as silk. The city is a picture in the window frame, but out here nobody even knows my name. I'm leaning on the counter staring at the floor. I don't have to pretend to be strong anymore. The refrigerator's humming a lonely quiet song. It's a table for one in the middle of the night. Everything is peaceful, everything is right. With a lo-fi rhythm and a mellow quiet beat, soothing all the friction of the busy noisy street. I'm finding my balance in the shadows and the light, in the tiny sanctuary of the middle of the night. I see the headlights flickering on the wall, waiting for the stars or the rain to fall. I'm not feeling lonely, I'm just feeling free, in the company of nobody but only me. The electric guitar's playing soft and clean, like a hidden melody in a movie scene. I'm taking my time with every little bite, crunch of the toast, sip of the tea. This is the only time I can truly be me. It's a table for one in the middle of the night. Everything is peaceful, everything is right. With a lo-fi rhythm and a mellow quiet beat, soothing all the friction of the busy noisy street. Cleaning up the crumbs, washing the glass, watching the beautiful hours slowly pass.
A sea
wish the world outside would just finally stop. The yellow label is spinning in a blur, bringing back the memories of who we were. A summer jazz tune from a long time ago, in the amber lamp in the evening glow. I'm tapping my toes on the old wooden floor. Oh, spin me around, you yellow record, slow, to the soulful rhythm and the heart that's low. It's a golden vibration, it's a mellow refrain, washing away the winter and the heavy rain. Wrap me in the brass and the wood and the string, while the shadows of the night start to dance and sing. The saxophone is golden and the bass is deep, giving me a promise that I'm gonna keep. I see the dust motes dancing in the light, keeping me company in the middle of the night. Every scratch on the record is a story of its own, a seed of a melody that was never even sown. I'm perfectly happy in this analog haze, round and round in the yellow light, watching the world as it turns into the night. Don't lift the needle, don't break the groove. Let the music tell the soul how to move. Oh, spin me around, you yellow record, slow, to the soulful rhythm and the heart that's low. It's a golden vibration, it's a mellow refrain, washing away the winter and the heavy rain. Fade into static, fading to gold, the most beautiful record that was ever sold. A circle of light on a forest of words, leaving behind the songs of the morning birds. The room is a cavern of shadow and black. There's no way of turning the daylight back. I'm traveling to places I've never even been, between the black ink and the paper so clean. The reading lamp is my only and my silent friend. Under the reading lamp in the center of the room, hiding from the winter and the heavy gloom. It's a quiet indie rhythm for a thinking soul. watching as the story starts to take its toll, one page at a time, one line at a breath, conquering the silence and the cold and the death. I'm underlining sentences that feel so true, reminding me of everything I knew about you. The cello is humming, deep in a sad song, about the way the characters couldn't get along. Every chapter is a door to a different life, far away from the struggle and the everyday strife. I'm losing myself in the scent of the book. Turn the page, let the story grow into the river where the quiet people go. Turn the light off, don't end the tale. I'm a tiny explorer on a paper-thin sail, under the reading lamp in the center of the room, hiding from the winter and the heavy gloom. It's a quiet indie rhythm for thinking soul, watching as the story starts to take its toll. Closing the covers, resting my eyes underneath the ceiling of the midnight skies. The wool is a little bit scratchy on my skin, a heavy protection against the world of sin. It smells like the autumn and it smells like the tea, a cozy reminder of who I used to be. I'm pulling the sleeves down over my hands, thinking of the future and the faraway lands. The fireplace is flickering, a slow orange dance. In my old sweater, in the middle of the night, everything is heavy, everything is right, with a lo-fi rhythm and a mellow, quiet beat, soothing all the friction of the busy, noisy street. It's a knitted sanctuary, warm and so deep, the only part of the day I'm allowed to keep. I see a loose thread on the edge of the cuff. I guess I finally had just about enough of the noise and the people and the pressure of the day. I'm happy to let it all just drift away. The piano is playing a sweet and a sad tune underneath the gaze of the yellow paper moon. I'm wrapping myself in the warmth of the yarn, soft as a cloud, warm as a heart. In this tiny room, I'm a work of art. Don't open the window, don't let the cold in. This is where the real part of me begins. In my old sweater, in the middle of the night, everything is heavy, everything is right. With a lo-fi rhythm and a mellow, quiet beat, soothing all the friction of the busy, noisy street. Curling up, falling into sleep. In the woolly silence, dark and so deep. Rising in a spiral of a white and ghostly dance, giving my weary soul one last chance to breathe in the scent of the chamomile and honey, in a world that's only worried about the time and the money. The steam is a curtain between me and the night, backlit by the amber and the golden light. Everything is liquid, everything is slow. Oh, rising steam, take the heavy thoughts away to the very beginning of a brand new day. It's an ambient vibration, it's a meditative glow, watching as the river of the time starts to flow. Just a gentle swirl, just a quiet sigh underneath the ceiling of the midnight sky. The cup is a heater in the palms of my hands, thinking of the oceans and the desert sands. I see 1,000 shapes in the vapor and the mist, like a beautiful secret that was never even kissed. The synthesizer's humming a soft and an ancient tune, mirroring the craters of the yellow paper moon. I'm losing my edges in the heat of the drink. Breathe it in, let it go, in the amber light and the evening glow. No more noise, no more heavy sound, just a quiet magic that I finally found. Oh, rising steam, heavy thoughts away to the very beginning of a brand new day. It's an ambient vibration, it's a meditative glow, watching as the river of the time starts to flow, dissolving, fading in the warm air. I'm finding the beauty that's hidden everywhere. Begin to move, finding the rhythm and finding the groove across the wooden floor of this quiet, empty room, dancing with the ghosts and the wintry gloom. The amber light is a partner steady and warm, keeping me safe from the eye of the storm. The violin is crying a sweet and a golden tune. It's an amber waltz in the middle of the night. Everything is graceful, everything is right, spinning in a circle of a nostalgic refrain, washing away the memory of the rain. Oh, let the strings take me back to the start, with a hopeful rhythm and a soulful heart. The cello is an anchor and the piano is a bird, singing all the melodies that were never even heard. I'm dancing with a memory that I can't even name, playing a beautiful and a solitary game. The world outside is a grid of neon and steel, but in here the magic is the only thing that's real. I'm caught in the middle of a golden dream. Turn and turn in the yellow glow, into the river where the dancers go. The dance, giving the midnight one last chance. It's an amber waltz in the middle of the night. Everything is graceful, everything is right, spinning in a circle of a nostalgic refrain, washing away the memory of the rain, slowing down, taking a final bow in the amber silence, here and now. awake when the rest of the world is asleep. I've got 1,000 secrets that I'm gonna keep. The city is a playground of the neon and the dark, but I'm staying here in the silence and the spark, watching through the window with a sharp and a steady eye, watching as the satellites and airplanes pass us by. The night is a blanket and the dark is a friend. Oh, I'm a night owl flying in the gold, watching as the stories of the night start to unfold, with a funky rhythm and a jazzy refrain, dancing in my head like a summer rain. I don't need the sun and I don't need the day. I'm happy to let the morning just drift away. The trumpet is whispering a secret to the trees, listening to the rhythm of the midnight breeze. I'm drinking my coffee in a tall, thin glass, watching all the heavy hours slowly pass. The bass is a pulse in the middle of my chest, giving me the power when the others are at rest. I'm a king of the castle, a queen of the air. Ooh, 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 in the amber light, doing it right in the middle of the night. Don't turn the lights on, don't break the spell. I've got a million stories that I'll never tell. Oh, I'm a night owl flying in the gold, watching as the stories of the night start to unfold, with a funky rhythm and a jazzy refrain, dancing in my head like the summer rain. Staying away, staying so cool in the midnight air. I'm nobody's fool.
Spread out the blanket on the bedroom floor. I don't wanna go to the kitchen anymore. A bag of potato chips and a chocolate bar, watching the reflections of a synthesizing star. The carpet is a meadow of the wool and the thread, better than the silence of my lonely wooden bed. The reading lamp is our very own sun. Oh, it's a carpet picnic in the middle of the night. Everything is whimsical, everything is right, with an indie rhythm and a sweet, sad song, writing down the places where we truly belong. Just me and the snacks and the shadows on the wall, waiting for the stars or the rain to fall. I'm telling my secrets to a teddy bear, finding the magic that is hidden everywhere. The ukulele is humming a happy little tune underneath the gaze of the yellow paper moon. No ants and no bees and no clouds in the sky, just the beautiful version of you and of I. I'm taking my time with every little bite. Crunch, crunch, sip, sip, giving the midnight a day. We're having a picnic in a private way. Oh, it's a carpet picnic in the middle of the night. Everything is whimsical, everything is right, with an indie rhythm and a sweet, sad song, writing down the places where we truly belong, cleaning up the crumbs, falling into sleep in the carpet meadow, dark and so deep. Two fingers for the ears and a thumb for the nose, watching as the rabbit in the amber light grows across the yellow wall of this quiet, empty room, dancing with the shadows and the wintry gloom. I'm making a theater with my own two hands, traveling to the deserts and the faraway lands. The lamp is a spotlight on the empty stage. It's a shadow puppet in the middle of the night. Everything is artful, everything is right, moving to the rhythm of the soul and the bass, finding my peace in this quiet little space. Oh, let the birds fly and let the dogs bark in the tiny theater of the midnight spark. I see a silhouette of a mountain and a tree, reminding me of who I used to be. The syncopated beat is a pulse in my head, keeping me awake in my lonely wooden bed. The bass is an anchor and the synth is a bird, singing all the melodies that were never even heard. I'm a master of the dark and a master of the light, moving my hands, moving my soul. Let the shadow play, take its heavy toll. Break the spell. I got 1,000 stories that I'll never tell. It's a shadow puppet in the middle of the night. Everything is artful, everything is right, moving to the rhythm of the soul and the bass, finding my peace in this quiet little space. Fade into black, story that was ever told. The window is a canvas of the liquid and the light, watching as the rain comes pouring through the night, backlit by the amber of the old street lamp. Everything is cold and everything is damp. Inside my room, it's a golden kind of heat, soothing all the friction of the busy, noisy street. The piano is crying a grand and a sad song. Oh, amber rain, wash away the day. Let the bitter memories all drift away. It's a cinematic vibration. It's a warm refrain, dancing on the glass like the summer rain. Wash the dust from the rooftops and the dust from my soul in a broken world that'll never be whole. I see 1,000 circles in the muddy dark pool, feeling like a dreamer and a sentimental fool. The rhythm of the water is a pulse in the air, reminding me of the magic that is everywhere. The cello is joining with a deep and a low trill, giving my weary heart a quiet little thrill. I'm breathing in the scent of the wet concrete. Drip, drop in the yellow glow, watching as the river of the time starts to flow. Don't let the sun break through the clouds just yet. There's so much I'm trying so hard to forget. Oh, amber rain, wash away the day. Let the bitter memories all drift away. It's a cinematic vibration. It's a warm refrain, dancing on the glass like the summer rain, falling slow, feeling the chill. Everything is quiet, everything is still. The sand is falling through the narrow glass neck, watching as the time turns into a wreck. Every little grain is a second of the night, glittering like a diamond in the amber light. I'm turning it over and I'm turning it around. Listen to the silence and the quiet, tiny sound. The world is a circle and the world is a square. In the golden hourglass, where the time stands still, giving my weary soul a quiet little thrill. It's an ambient vibration, it's a timeless refrain, washing away the sorrow and the winter rain. Let the sand fall and let the light glow in the middle of the midnight, and the heart that's slow. I see my reflection in the curve of the glass, watching all the heavy hours slowly pass. The synthesizer's humming a bright and starry tune underneath the gaze of the yellow song about the things that were always so right and so wrong. The static is a blanket, the noise is a friend. In a world where the stories never seem to end, I'm turning the dial to the center of the night, looking for a flicker or a tiny yellow light. The signal is weak, but the heart is so strong. Oh, warm static wash over my head, like the beautiful words that were never even said. It's a lo-fi rhythm for a dusty old soul, watching as the silence starts to take its toll. Wrapped in the crackle and the pop of the night, everything is heavy, everything is right. Every little glitch is a memory of you, a flash of the amber and a flash of the blue. I'm listening to the rhythm of the electric air, finding the magic that is hidden everywhere. The piano is mellow and the drums are so light, keeping me company in the heart of the night. I'm perfectly happy in this fuzzy little haze. Hear the hum, feel the glow, into the place where the broken signals go. The signal, don't make it clear. I like the way you sound when you're not quite here. Oh, warm static wash over my head, like the beautiful words that were never even said. It's a lo-fi rhythm for a dusty old soul, watching as the silence starts to take its toll. Fading to yellow, fading to gray, watching the signal as it drifts away. It's cold, but the lights are so warm, keeping me safe from the eye of the storm. Sitting on the balcony with a cup in my hand, looking at the grid of the neon lit land. The street lamps are glowing like amber-colored stars, following the rhythm of the passing cars. I'm breathing in the silence of the middle of the night, on the amber balcony high above the street. Everything is peaceful, everything is sweet, with an indie rhythm and a soulful refrain, washing away the memory of the rain. Let the city lights blink and let the wind blow in the middle of the midnight and the evening glow. I see the neighbors with their windows turned off, listening to the rhythm of a distant cough. I'm not feeling lonely, I'm just feeling free, in the company of nobody but only me. The guitar is was humming a sweet and a sad song about the way the lovers couldn't get along. I'm finding my peace in the amber lit air, soft and easy. Let the music flow into the river where the quiet people go. Don't break the spell. I've got 1,000 stories that I'll never tell. On the amber balcony, high above the street, everything is peaceful, everything is sweet, with an indie rhythm and a soulful refrain, washing away the memory of the rain. Staying awake, watching the sky until the stars and the moon say goodbye. Sink into the fabric of the velvet and the green, in the middle of a beautiful and a quiet scene. The armchair is a hug and the lamp is a kiss, a moment of the magic that I'm starting to miss. I'm kicking off my shoes and I'm closing my eyes underneath the ceiling of the midnight skies. The room is a sanctuary, warm and so deep. In my velvet armchair, in the heart of the night, everything is sophisticated, everything is right. Ooh, with a soulful vibration and a groovy refrain, dancing in my head like the summer rain. Oh, let the cushions take the pressure away from the heavy burden of the busy day. The saxophone is breathy and the bass is so tight, keeping me company in the middle of the night. I see the shadows as they move on the wall, waiting for the stars or the rain to fall. I'm a king of the castle, a queen of the air, finding the beauty that is hidden everywhere. I'm perfectly happy in this velvet lit haze, soft and easy. Let the rhythm grow in the place where the lonely people go. Don't move a muscle, don't break the dream. Nothing is as heavy as it used to seem. In my velvet armchair, in the heart of the night, everything is sophisticated, everything is right. Ooh, with a soulful vibration and a groovy refrain, dancing in my head like the summer rain, melting away, falling into sleep. In the velvet silence, dark and so deep.
edges of the photos are turning a yellow gold, like 1,000 stories that were never even told. I'm looking at the faces, and I'm looking at the smiles across the long distance and the heavy miles. The amber light is touching the paper and the ink, giving me a moment to finally stop and think. The past is a country that I can't visit anymore. Amber memories glowing in the night, in the tiny theater of the fading light. It's a cinematic vibration, it's a grand refrain, washing away the sorrow and the winter rain. Let the shadows fall and let the light glow in the middle of the midnight and the heart that's slow. I see the version of me that I used to be, floating in the silence of the infinite sea. The piano is crying a sweet and a sad song about the way the heroes couldn't get along. Every memory is a jewel in a velvet box, ticking like the rhythm of the old wooden clocks. I'm keeping them safe in the amber lit room. Hold on tight, don't let them go. In the amber light and the evening underneath the vast and the midnight sky. The memories glowing in the night, in the tiny theater of the fading light. It's a cinematic vibration, it's a grand refrain, washing away the sorrow and the winter rain. Closing the box, resting my eyes underneath the ceiling of the midnight sky. The amber lamp is flickering and starting to fade as the blue shadows are moving through the shade. The warmth of the room is meeting the chill of the night at the very edge of the fading golden light. I see the indigo creeping through the window pane,
say goodbye to the amber and the evening glow. It's a cinematic transition, it's a hazy refrain, washing away the yellow and the summer rain. Prepare for the silence, prepare for the deep, while the rest of the world is falling into sleep. The piano is turning from a gold to a blue, following the rhythm of the version of you. The synthesizers hum in the dark, and a heavy tune underneath the gaze of the indigo moon. I'm leaving the room and I'm stepping into the street, feeling the cold and the wet concrete. The first chapter is over, the second is near. From the gold to the blue, from the warm to the cold, the most beautiful story that was ever told. Don't be afraid of the dark, don't be afraid of the deep. This is where the real part of the night starts to creep. Oh, welcome to the